Hey guys, it's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. It's a cold day here in New York. Today is Wednesday. It's the state funeral for former President George H.W. Bush. I want to go inside and watch that stuff. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for everybody to get seated in that church, I've come out here and I've adjusted the governor. Governor was off just a little smidgen there, and basically what I did was just loosen that bolt while gripping onto that screw, okay, and then I turn the screw all the way to the right while moving the governor all the way to the right and then tightening both. In addition, I've messed with the linkages. That linkage right there was bent, so you straighten it out to make it longer, right? And also, it was on the top hole. Well, the top hole's grommet was really big. So there's another tiny hole on the bottom of that, which is a little tighter. You see that? So I put that in there. So now when I go to low throttle, this thing pushes further. I'm going to start it up and let you guys see what it looks like now. Pretty amazing. This thing is from 1981, so it's almost 40 years old. This is the original engine. Runs like a champ after all these years, man. Pretty impressed with these old flathead Briggs, you know. I mean, they seem to last forever. Runs really well. That is with my new Chinese carburetor. Anyway, so it looks like I figured out the throttle, the linkage, got the carburetor, engine's running just fine. Of course, I've got a multitude of things left to do on this thing. You know, the drive, don't know if it drives. Mower deck, I totally doubt. I mean, I'm almost sure the spindles are seized, so I think eventually I'm going to have to take off that mower deck and sort that stuff out. I'm going to experiment with these two wires here. These two are wires coming from the stator. I'm thinking the red one is, well, it's got to go to a voltage regulator, right? Which I don't see anywhere here, you know. So I'm going to look through here a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So even with the engine off, it's still 12.52. It's been sitting around that, you know. I put my ohms on, and I tested that. I wasn't getting any electricity out of there, like 0.1 or 2 or 3, something like that, very little, you know. And then I reconnected it again, and then I tested the voltage on the battery, and like I said, it's always like 12.4 or 12.5, something like that. Well, it's not dropping tremendously, like it's not going down to, 11 or 10 or 9. It doesn't seem like it's draining any battery. It seems like it's maintaining the voltage of 12.5 at least, I can't locate a voltage regulator anywhere, so it probably has a diode in the circuit that leads to the stator. So that's what converts the amount of AC power to DC, and comes out of those two. Sometimes you have to complete the circuit for you to get proper readings, which it's now, connected, because when you disconnect it, all you can do is do ohms and AC voltage. But if it already has a diode in there, the circuit converts it to DC. I tested DC, I didn't get anything. I mean, I don't see anything coming out, but of course, this is not connected. So sometimes these circuits have to be connected for you to get a proper reading. As for the numbers, see, it's just sitting around that number there. So you know what, I'm not going to worry about this so much, because it's not like draining the battery big time, you know what I'm saying? As long as it continuously allows it to, I mean, I guess it's sort of charging, maybe. I'm going to start it again. Adjust the high-speed jet on the bottom there. Had too much fuel. Now it's good. So now that I've gotten the engine running smoothly, throttle's all worked out, governor linkage is all worked out, seems to be okay on the charging system, but as long as I'm not losing battery power that much, I guess I'm okay with it for now. Now I'm going to try to test the drive system. So I'm going to put this thing, it's on jacks right now, so I'm going to take it off the jack and just mess with the controls and see if it'll move. So I'm sitting on top of it now. I put the jacks down. It sort of steers from my makeshift drag link there. So I'm going to start it up and see what happens. Spindles are seized. Rubbing on the drag link. Belt's now busted. Well, okay, so doesn't drive, right? Belt's now busted. Deck is probably seized, right? Tie rod's all jacked up, whatever. I mean, sort of steers. So the only thing that I can think of right now is that at least the engine runs well. And I could always use another engine, right? But would I try to fix this? Would I jack this up, drop the deck, take a look at the underbelly, and check out the condition of the transmission? Because, as you guys saw, moving this around is just freewheeling. It doesn't seem like it. I mean, it is connected, but it doesn't click or nothing. Oh, actually, no, I feel like it's clicking, but it's not really like sitting anywhere. You know what I mean? It only clicks when I go back to the middle. See, right there. So it feels like it's loose until you get to around the middle, and then it feels like resistance and stuff. Like it feels like a stick stuck in drying cement. You know what I mean? And it's just not solidly going into gear. You know, which is what it is. I mean, you know what? I will give it another try. I'm going to drop the deck, maybe push it on its side, and that way I can get a better look at the underbelly of it. And then other than that, if I don't think I can fix the transmission or get the wheels to move and the deck spinning, actually the deck doesn't have to spin. As long as I can get this thing moving, that would be great. But I don't think that's going to happen. But at least I know the engine's good. So, you know what? I'll tackle that another time. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. So I just flipped this sucker on its side. It's dripping just a little bit of fuel, but not bad for now. And look what we found. Yeah. So we're not going to use this mower deck. This mower deck is trashed. Due to these areas here, this is the center of the deck, and you can't repair that, at least because that's a part of the structure where it needs to be super strong. You know what I mean? So yeah, that deck is trash. Didn't look too bad from the outside, you know. But it's amazing what you'll find on the inside. So I'm definitely not going to keep that deck. But maybe we can salvage this transmission here. I'm going to take the deck off, and we're going to see what's underneath it, you know. Pretty cool. Let's see how hard it is to take this off. So there's a bolt there, bolt here, that hanger over there, it goes into that loop, and then this side is free. Now I'm gonna flip it the other direction. Man, oh man, what a pain in the yum-yum. Rusty, 4 different linkages, 4 bolts. That belt was seized on there on the spindles and the pulleys. Had to cut it just to get it loose. Look at that. See the ground. You know what my friend Pete Lombardi said? That deck's in great shape. Until you look in the middle. So I think I just hydrolocked my engine because when I put it back, Earl poured all out of that muffler area. Or I think. Down there. Some Earl went from the breather hose into the carburetor too. That's not good. That's minor though. Not a big deal. So I don't think I should flip it that direction anymore. I think I should flip it the other direction. So I got it flipped on the other direction. Some more oil poured out. But now we can get a good look at what the bottom looks like. It's cool. I'm getting a good look just like you guys are getting a good look. So that's my homemade drag link. Works okay, but that drag link rubs on this pulley here when I turn. It's not the right angle. Here's the idler for the PTO. Pretty rusty. I see. Check this out. Okay, so this is the drive belt to the center double pulley, right? And so basically, I see, I got it. Okay. So when the engine's spinning, this thing is supposed to spin to turning this one, right? If it turns this one, it's supposed to turn this. And the reason why it wasn't turning is because the belt is completely off. You know, that's a good belt, actually. Looks new. Look at that. This belt looks new. Alright, so... Oh, this ain't gonna work, man. Check it out. See the tranny pulley? It's all rusted out completely. It's done. The disc's completely rusted to hell. It's not even round. Look at that. Well, there you go. Can't fix that. Definitely can't fix that. That's done. So tranny's done. Well, I mean, if you wanted to change the pulley, but I mean, look at the condition of that thing. You know what I'm saying? To put another disc on there, you know, actually, I might be able to. But you know what? I've got that John Deere tranny. I could put the John Deere tranny on there. Hook up some kind of pulley system to get this to run. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Actually, maybe I could put the John Deere wheels on here too. Be a lowrider. These John Deere wheels are only like 4 inches. Small little wheels. Yeah. You know what? I've got some ideas. But we now know this tranny is done. D-U-N. Done. I'm going to have to drop the transmission because if I want to even think about fixing it, I'm going to have to take it off for sure. Look at that. Here's the shifting thing. It was interesting. Definitely interesting. So that's what an Ltv10 Varidrive looks like on the bottom. Kind of cool. Anyway, that's it. That's what I'm gonna stop at today. Is that we took the deck off, checked out the condition of the rear transmission, and the belts, the whole situation. Engine runs good now. Well, maybe not now, but we got that all sorted out, and you know, it's interesting for sure. Anyway, stay tuned for the next episode of my Craftsman Ltv10 Varidrive. Let's see what we make out of this thing. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. See you guys next time.